everybody, welcome to Leon's Chainsaw Parts and Repair. Believe it or not, that saw has taken me 2 years to actually complete. Mostly because of the whole out of sight, out of mind principle, but not all of it. So this is a Homelite XL Mini Automatic Floating Power. See, that's dark on that tag. Let's see if I can multitask here. That ought to make it readable. XL Mini AOFP. FP stands for floating power. What's floating power mean? It means it's vibration isolated. Let me get this shop light plugged back in, and we'll go through that. Well, this is a saw that literally, according to when I took the first picture of it, was back in 2017. So it's 2 years ago. It's a vibration isolated XL Mini Automatic, aka Super EZ. So we've got vibration isolator up here, right here, right here, and back here. So that technically would put this at a 4-point system. These vibration isolators, the part numbers for them are very similar to the XL 400 floating power. Yeah, there's one of those too. And there's also a XL 923 floating power. Anybody has one of those, either of those, that they want to send some pictures of, I'd be eternally grateful, because I'd love to get them posted on House of Homelite. I've seen an XL 400 floating power, but I've never seen the 923 model. But anyway, back to this one. Those grommets, these isolators, whatever you want to call them, are really hard to find. And these were completely gone, completely missing, just there wasn't even anything left. So I used some isolators from the 330. They're not perfect, but they do fit well here, here, and now guys, I guess it's just those two that fit really well. They're good and tight, and they're the right diameter to fit in here. Down on the front handle here, you can see there's a gap that allows it to move up and down, probably, and here too, probably more than Homelite intended. But in 2 years of searching, I haven't found anything for them, and I pretty much figured that was the case. What really held me up, believe it or not, was that stupid cover. I didn't come with one. And it's taken this long to actually find one that had paint fade and the right color scheme that matches the rest of the saw, because I'm not going to repaint this one. So anyway, you can hear it runs really well. This is a unique muffler. This is the reed muffler. So behind the shield here, there's a reed stop and then a reed valve. So Homelite experimented with these, McCulloch experimented with them. I'll be honest, I don't know what the theory was behind them. They are quieter. You can hear that. This thing doesn't sound like a normal Super EZ. It's quieter. Whether they thought there was a power gain to be had, I have no idea. I've never seen any literature that addresses that. But I know that it's correct for this saw. No, I never replaced the duckbill valve on that. That's why it's leaking a little bit. I'll quit turning it on its side. Oh, anyhow, that muffler is unique to primarily the overseas saws. And you don't find parts for them too much. The other unique part about this saw is a mistake that I made. Just, you know, you get a box of guide bars in and, oh, hey, cool, it's the right mount. And this bar was the right mount, so I went ahead and blasted it and painted it and just had it on hand for when a saw came in that needed it. And I saw this saw and thought, hey, it's perfect. Well, what I failed to realize was this is a 325 pitch bar, so it had to have been from a Husky. you know, all the paint was worn off. It was just kind of a rusty bar, but the tip was good, and well, heck, I'll clean it up for a Homelite. Didn't realize, or to put on the Homelite, didn't realize it was 325. So we're running 325 chain, and no, that was never an option on this type of saw. But if you use the rim drive clutch drum, just get a 325 sprocket rim to put on there, and you're good to go. So that's some 325 50 gauge chain riding on that bar, and it yeah, I need to tension it again. There was a few rusty links that haven't totally worked their way out, but yeah, pretty uncommon saw. Like I say, I'm kind of embarrassed that I kind of forgot about it in the attic, just waiting for this cover to come in, but after 2 years it started up without too much drama. Had to prime the carb to get it to go, but I put stabilizer in each can of gas that I mix up. Whether I'm going to run it out in 2 weeks or 2 years, it doesn't matter. I mix it, and this hadn't gone bad, so I was pretty stoked about that. Anyway, XL Mini floating power, automatic. Not something that you're going to see every day of the week, and I'm glad to have this in the collection.